Mesdames et messieurs, votre attention s'il vous plaît. L'Orient Express à destination de Strasbourg, Munich, Vienne, Budapest, Belgrade, Sofia et Constantinople va partir. Les passagers sont priés de monter à bord des voitures. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. The Orient Express is now leaving for Strasbourg, Munich, Vienna, Budapest, Belgrade, Sofia and Constantinople. All passengers should be on board.
En voiture, fermez les portières s'il vous plaît.
Excusez-moi, monsieur. Ah, monsieur, excuse me. These compartments belong to the gentleman in number 4.
Service. Le dîner est servi dans le wagon-restaurant. Dinner is served in the restaurant car.
Bonsoir, monsieur.
That is Monsieur Miloš Jovanovich's compartment, monsieur.
Excuse me, can you tell me which compartment is Tyler Whitney's?
The American gentleman is in the first sleeping car.
Bonsoir, monsieur.
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
Excuse me, monsieur. That is Monsieur Boutarel's compartment.
The French are so funny. Madame Caillot seems to have become a sort of national heroine. Somehow she's been transformed from an insignificant woman enslaved and overshadowed by her husband into a passionate avenger.
Si les petites bourgeoises se mettent à écrire l'histoire, on n'est pas sorti d'affaire.
Voilà bien.
Arrête. Tu dis toi-même qu'elle est une Madame Bovary.
What counts is she's acted. She's a very opposite.
Bonsoir, monsieur. We have a nice table for you here in the corner. If you will please follow me.
Well,
Please, monsieur. Have a seat.
What really interests me about Madame Caillot is the way the French scandals develop so differently.
Ah, Whitney?
My name is Robert Cath, and I'm looking for Herr Whitney myself. I don't suppose you'd know where I might find him.
I have had enough of this nonsense.
И соблюдала все заветы нашей церкви.
Да, дедушка.
Est-ce que monsieur voudra encore de la viande? Pour le jeune homme, peut-être? Non? Bon appétit, messieurs.
Regarde ce beau jeune homme qui vient d'entrer.
Soon after leaving Paris, the train made an emergency stop and we saw the police carrying off a dead body. They arrested one of the passengers, an American without a ticket. The rest of us went on.
Excuse me, can you tell me which compartment is Tyler Whitney's?
Oh, Monsieur Whitney, excuse me. Your compartment is number 1. Excuse me, monsieur, but this is the last sleeping car. If you are looking for the dining car, it is 2 cars forward.
I thought I'd just take a walk to the end of the train. There is another car after this one, isn't there?
Yes, but it is a private car. Je suis désolé, monsieur. Don't do that, monsieur.
امشي من هناك. سمعتني؟ امشي من هناك.
Pardon me? Tyler.
Ah, je vous jure, les jeunes d'aujourd'hui, on se demande bien ce que ça deviendra plus tard.
François, viens ici. Arrête tout de suite.
Bonsoir, monsieur.
Pardon me?
Veux-tu cesser, s'il te plaît, ou je t'abandonne dans la prochaine gare allemande? Ça te plairait?
Arrête. te dis toi-même qu'elle est une Madame Bovary.
Excusez-moi,
That's how
monsieur.
she's acted. She's the very opposite of Madame Bovary. I'd say more Joan of Arc, really.
Ou une English blanc steak.
She always brings that up.
Well, it happened.
What really interests me about Madame Caillou is her French language develops.
Ah, Herr Whitney. You are different than I had imagined.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I ran across an old friend.
One does have the most unexpected encounters on trains. Shall we get down to business? Have you brought the gold? First you kept me waiting, now you don't answer me. I have kept my half of the bargain. If something has gone wrong, I would like to know it.
Nothing has gone wrong.
I'm glad. I trust that you will not mind if I asked to see the gold.
I trust you won't mind either if I ask to see what I'm buying.
To see it? But you know that is impossible. The merchandise will be put on the train at Munich. It is what we agreed.
Good. Then we're even. Herr Schmidt, it's been a pleasure. We'll talk again after Munich.
J'ai vu un homme tirer par la fenêtre et il roulait à côté des rails.
Ah, vraiment?
Oui, il a roulé et il était mort.
François, s'il te plaît, va jouer avec ton jouet.
Il est mort, il est mort, il est mort.
François, arrête de chanter, c'est désagréable. Ne pleurer, eh bien pleure. Ta vie est tellement dure. Je suis une mère horrible qui te fait souffrir.
Bonsoir, monsieur.
Allez, allez, qu'il est ce gros chagrin, tu n'es pas sûr.
Bonsoir, monsieur. Bonsoir, monsieur.
Excuse me.
Bonsoir, monsieur.
Right away, monsieur.
Cap, have come across something exceptional. More your line than mine. Depart Orient Express, 7 p.m. Friday, Garda Lest. You're the only one I can trust. Your pal, Tyler. P.S. Hope you're not still angry about what happened in Cuba.
I accept. Need to get out of town for a while anyway. Book double compartment in your own name. Don't mention mine. Maybe a little late. I'll meet you on the train. Kath. P.S. Still angry about Cuba.
Bonsoir, monsieur.
Service, le dîner est servi dans le wagon-restaurant. Dinner is served in the restaurant car.
Excuse me, Monsieur Whitney.
Excusez-moi, monsieur. Monsieur. Excusez-moi, monsieur.
Excuse me. Could you tell me what this paper says?
It's a Russian fairy tale. For children.
Could you translate it for me?
Do you know what a fairy tale is? It's one of the ways the exploiters make the people forget that they're enslaved. For 100 years, Russian peasants have told their children this story of a hero who plucks the tail feather from a firebird. Child goes to bed with an empty stomach and dreams of a hero who will never come.
Sorry I asked.
Василий Александрович!
Дедушка?
Василий Александрович, меня зовут Алексей Дольников. Вы, кажется, знавали моего батюшку.
Да, знавал я одного Дольникова, Петра Николаевича. Хороший был человек, набожный. Сын у него был. Опозорил и отца, и всю семью свою. Пойдем, внученька. Устал я малость.
Vasily Alexandrovich, how many thousands have you condemned to prison and torture in the name of your piety? Или вы счет потеряли?
Excuse me, Fräulein Wolf. I could not leave the room without paying you my compliments. I'm sure you do not remember me. My name is August Schmidt.
But I do remember you. It was at Mrs. Lauder's in London, wasn't it?
Yes. You played Brahms' violin concerto.
How lovely of you to remember. And you were with an English woman. Was she your wife?
Yes, that is... forgive me for interrupting your dinner. May I say that I am delighted that we are sharing this journey.
You're very kind. Good evening.
It's the conductor to make your bed, monsieur.
Pardon me?
Excusez-moi, monsieur. Ah, Monsieur Whitney, excusez-moi. His Excellency wishes to receive you in his private car.
His Excellency?
Yes, monsieur. He's waiting for you.
Ja?
Conductor to make up your bed for the night, monsieur.
Einen Moment, bitte! Bitte kommen Sie rein. The merchandise will be put on the train at Munich. It is what we agreed.
Good. We'll talk again after Munich.
It's a Russian fairy tale for children.
سمعتني؟ امشي من هنا.
Please come. You're the only one I can trust.
Who is it?
It's the conductor to make your bed, monsieur.
Wait a minute.
سيبهم في حالهم يا غبي.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Hello. It seems I've been sent for by someone named His Excellency. That wouldn't be you, would it?
What an unexpected pleasure, Mr. Robert Cath.
Usually people call me Tyler Whitney.
You should take care when choosing a name for yourself. Names have power. The most primitive cultures understood this, but of course it will be as you prefer.
Not everyone has the luxury of choosing his own name, Mr.
Kronos. Whether you are Cath or Whitney is a matter of indifference to me. I am prepared to continue the discussions begun by my agent in Paris, provided that you have the peace of which you spoke.
Is Kronos your first name or your last name?
I have no time to... continue these delightful discussions of names. I have brought with me a rather heavy briefcase. I would like to know now if the proposed exchange interests you, and if you are capable of completing it.
Not just at the moment, but I have hopes of being able to do so.
In that case, we have nothing further to discuss. I myself must leave the train in Vienna. In case we do not see each other again, I wish you a pleasant journey to Istanbul, and continued success in evading the British and French authorities. Have a pleasant evening, Mr. Kath. Kahina will show you out.
ايوه كده وخليك فاكر انك
Pardon
تبعد
me?
خالص عن اوضتك.
Pardon me?
Yes, monsieur. I am sorry, monsieur. Have a pleasant night, monsieur.
Who are you?
This is my compartment. Who are you?
This is Tyler Whitney's compartment. Where is Tyler? Убийца!
As I was about to say, I didn't kill him.
Who are you?
My name is Robert Kath.
So you are Kath? Tyler spoke of you. He was afraid you were angry with him.
You shouldn't have worried. That was a long time ago. You better tell me what's going on. Tyler had a meeting with someone named August Schmidt. What was that about?
Where's the gold?
What gold? I saw a wooden box in a hell of a mess.
Then we are lost. How can I tell this to the general? Oh, I must tell to the others.
What general? What were you and Tyler mixed up in?
You must tell no one about this. No one.
Not even the train conductor?
You've been warned. Tsunaruka, the Black Hand.
Who is it?
It's the conductor to make your bed, monsieur.
Wait a minute.
Pardon me?
Le train entre en gare d'Épernay. Épernay, 5 minutes d'arrêt. Le train entre en gare d'Épernay.
Merci, monsieur. Excusez-moi de vous
Épernay,
avoir dérangé.
5 minutes
Passez une bonne
d'arrêt.
nuit. Excusez-moi. Excusez-moi, madame. Excusez-moi, monsieur. C'est le conducteur.
Pardon me?
Bonsoir, monsieur.
Mais non, François, il est temps d'aller se coucher. Tu iras au bout du train demain.
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
Yes? Who is it?
Oh, Miss Wolf, sorry to bother you. My mistake.
These aren't nuances, Sophie. All of Russia may go into revolt.
After a month on the island, you won't think about such things. Listen, why don't you write a play when we get there? Ça pourrait être un chef-d'œuvre. Une de tes amusantes petites pièces, comme celle que tu as écrite sur Réginald. Je serai Ariane et tu seras Théséus. Joséphine sera le Minotaure. Pourtant, tu es tellement têtu que ça devrait être ton rôle.
Joséphine?
Oui, je ne t'ai pas dit. Elle m'a écrit à la dernière minute qu'elle voulait absolument nous rejoindre. Elle déteste être à l'écart de ce qui se passe. Oh, ne fais pas cette tête-là. Bien sûr, nous serons ensemble. Après tout, on n'est pas des jeunes mariés. On va passer tout notre temps à admirer des couchers de soleil.
Messieurs et mesdames les voyageurs, veuillez retourner à vos places, s'il vous plaît. Il s'agit d'un contrôle de routine. Ladies and gentlemen, please return to your compartments. This is a routine check.
Ça va?
Pas vraiment. Il y a la police dans ma voiture.
Je sais, mais pourquoi es-tu parti?
Eh bien, si l'ONU veut leur couper la tête, ce n'est pas mon problème.
Mais qu'est-ce qu'ils cherchent alors?
Tu ne savais pas? Ils ont trouvé un cadavre sur les rails. On l'a jeté d'un train, apparemment de nôtre. Ils vérifient tous les compartiments de ma voiture et après, ce sera la tienne.
Mais qui est mort?
Un étranger. Ils ne l'ont pas encore identifié.
Et pourquoi croit-il qu'il devrait être l'un des nôtres? Notre liste de passagers est complète, il ne nous manque personne.
Ça, je n'en sais rien. Ils m'ont donné un ordre, j'ai fait mon travail.
Sur ce train, il se passe toujours quelque chose.
Bonsoir, monsieur Whitney.
Excusez-moi, monsieur, vos papiers, s'il vous plaît.
What's the trouble?
You're American?
I am. What of it?
Ça pourrait bien être lui.
Monsieur, in the name of the law, I must ask you to come with us.
The police arrested one of the passengers, an American without a ticket. Apparently he was a fugitive, something to do with the Irish troubles. Sophie was sorry to see him go.
Messieurs et mesdames les voyageurs, veuillez retourner à vos places, s'il vous plaît. Il s'agit d'un contrôle de routine. Ladies and gentlemen, please return to your compartments. This is a routine check.
Ça va?
Pas vraiment. Il y a la police dans ma voiture.
Je sais, mais pourquoi es-tu parti?
Eh bien, si l'ONU veut leur couper la tête, ce n'est pas mon problème.
Qu'est-ce qu'ils cherchent alors?
Vous savez pas? Il y a un cadavre sur les rails. On l'a jeté d'un train, apparemment.
Oh, Miss Wolf, sorry to bother you, my mistake.
Le compartiment de ma voiture et après, ce sera la tienne.
Mais qui est mort?
Un étranger. Ils ne l'ont pas encore identifié.
Et pourquoi croit-il qu'il devrait être l'un des nôtres? Notre liste de passagers est complète, il ne nous manque personne.
Ça, je n'en sais rien.
Qui
Ils m'ont
est-ce?
donné un ordre, j'ai fait mon travail.
Sorry.
Sur ce train, il se passe toujours quelque chose. Excuse me, monsieur. That is Monsieur Boutarel's compartment.
Bonsoir, police, ouvrez s'il vous plaît. Bonsoir, police, ouvrez s'il vous plaît.
Einen Augenblick.
C'est la police, madame. Merci, madame. Bonne soirée, excusez-nous de vous avoir dérangé.
Good evening.
Bonsoir, police, ouvrez s'il vous plaît. Bonsoir, police, ouvrez s'il vous plaît.
Qui est-ce?
C'est la police, madame.
La police? Un instant, messieurs.
Yes? Who is it?
Entrez.
I'll be out in a minute.
Merci, madame. Bonne soirée, excusez-nous de vous avoir dérangé.
Je vous en prie.
Bonsoir, police, ouvrez s'il vous plaît.
Yes?
C'est la police, monsieur.
Un instant, messieurs.
Merci, monsieur. Excusez-moi de vous avoir dérangé. Passez une bonne nuit.
Je vous en prie.
Bonsoir, police, ouvrez s'il vous plaît.
Just a minute. Come in.
Merci, madame. Bonne soirée, excusez-nous de vous avoir dérangé. Bonsoir, police, ouvrez s'il vous plaît.
Messieurs, nous avons pris du retard. Nous devons repartir dès maintenant. Arrêtez. Nous n'en avons entendu que la France. Nous sommes désolés, messieurs. De toute façon, l'Orient Express se doit d'être à l'heure. Vous pouvez descendre maintenant ou vous pouvez rester jusqu'à Chalon, comme vous voulez.
Messieurs et mesdames les voyageurs, le wagon-restaurant est réouvert. Nous vous remercions pour votre patience. Ladies and gentlemen, the restaurant is now open.
J'ai souvent voyagé dans des grands trains, mon mari est ingénieur, et je vous assure
Heureusement, c'était la police locale. On a bien essayé de leur faire comprendre. Mais vous savez, on est en France.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Got a light?
Comme vous avez été tellement patiente, madame, je crois qu'il n'y aurait aucun mal à vous répéter en toute confiance.
Thanks. Haven't we met somewhere before?
It's possible. I don't think I would have remembered.
La police pensait qu'il avait été jeté de notre train.
Je l'ai vu.
Excuse me, I think you dropped this.
Rien, madame.
It's not mine.
D'une erreur.
My mistake.
Aucune raison de
I
s'inquiéter.
wonder whose it is.
Ils l'ont jeté par la fenêtre. Je l'ai vu.
François, ne raconte pas l'histoire.
Si vous me permettez, madame, je vais vous laisser.
Merci.
Bonne soirée, madame.
Excusez-moi, monsieur. Plus fine, étrange, j'ai dit. T'es bouché au dur de la feuille.
Pardon, désolé, il n'y a que des carottes.
Espèce d'incapable. Oh, même les choses les plus simples sont trop dures à comprendre pour ta petite tête. Oh, excuse-moi, monsieur. C'était pas this way, monsieur. Good evening, monsieur.
Je m'excuse. Excusez-moi. Je
Tout
m'excuse.
va bien chez vous?
Depuis le départ des gendarmes, tout est normal.
Et les passagers?
Madame Boutarel m'a demandé quelques détails pour satisfaire sa curiosité. Et pour les autres passagers, je crois que l'incident n'a pas été trop dérangeant.
Bon, pas la peine de raconter tout cela dans votre rapport. Je m'en occuperai.
Très bien, monsieur. Bonsoir, monsieur.
ايه سبب الدوشه اللي كانت هنا؟
دوشة ايه يا محمود؟
ما نكدبيش عليا زي ما اكون
كانت بساقة بطانية. كانت بردانة. مش كده يا علوية؟ ايوه الجو هنا متلج.
طوعيني ما تخلينيش اشوف في الضوء.
يا محمود.
Bonsoir, monsieur.
Do you have a match?
Aren't you a little young to smoke?
Monsieur, I'm not a little girl. I have just spent the whole season in Paris. I'm very tired and I want to smoke. Thank you.
Что там произошло?
Вы говорите по-русски?
Немного. Only what my mother was able to teach me.
How funny. An American who speaks Russian. Then you heard the horrible things that man said to my grandfather.
Who is he?
His name is Alexei. We grew up together. We used to play together every summer in Odessa. I can't imagine why he should want to quarrel with my grandfather. It's so childish.
Well, maybe he'll grow up. Like you. Do you think you could read this?
The Firebird. It's beautiful. Look at his burning tail. Where did it come from?
It belonged to a friend of mine. What does it say?
It's a poem for children. It's a story about Prince Ivan and the Firebird. If you like, I could write out a translation and give it to you in the morning.
Спасибо, Татьяна.
Не за что. Спокойной ночи.
Bonne nuit, monsieur.
يا ده صحيح كان مزاجهم عالي. يا ريت كان يوسف هو اللي معانا في
Qu'est-ce que vous voulez dire, madame? Et dans un train de première classe ordinaire, bien sûr, cela ne se produirait pas. Mais vous savez, madame, l'Orient Express a une histoire bien spéciale. Tout le monde sait que madame Woolf voyage toujours avec son énorme chien. Cela fait partie du romantisme légendaire de l'Orient Express. Certains de nos passagers sont parfois extrêmement déçus de ne pas avoir la chance de voyager en sa compagnie.
J'espère qu'il est attaché au moins.
Oh, bien sûr, madame. Il est très bien dressé. Le meilleur chien que vous ne puissiez rencontrer. Je vous assure que vous vous rendrez à peine compte qu'il y a un chien dans le train.
Bon, on verra ça.
Y a-t-il autre chose, madame?
Non, merci.
Bonsoir, madame. Bonsoir, monsieur.
Bonsoir, Couder. Avez-vous oublié quelque chose?
Je ne crois pas, monsieur.
La liste des passagers.
Mais... Monsieur Martins ne vous l'a pas donné?
Mon neveu?
Il m'a dit qu'il vous l'avait donné il y a 1 heure de ça. C'est étrange.
Oh, peut-être c'est une erreur.
Alors il vous l'a donc donné.
Ce que je voulais dire, c'est que je n'avais pas compris qu'il était responsable des 2 listes. Cela explique tout. Merci, Coudet.
De rien, monsieur.
You could do that at home. Thank you, Sophie, for that profound reflection on traveling right.
René, tu passes plus de temps ici que chez toi.
You're angry because of Josephine, aren't you? You can invite her.
Do you know, when I saw you in London, I thought you were English.
Not really.
Yes, really.
My wife is English. Perhaps because of this.
It's more than that. It's the way you dress, the way you carry yourself. And of course, you speak English so beautifully. I would never have believed you were German.
Is that so? But really, Miss Wolf, your good English is also very good.
Oh, I could go on talking like this forever. But I'm so tired. I can hardly keep my eyes.
De la France et de l'Angleterre. C'est nous qui allons au casse-pipe.
Pardon me?
Pas les politiciens.
Tout ce que tu veux, mais si les Allemands nous poussent à bout, on va reprendre l'Alsace et la Lorraine.
Mais tu n'y comprends rien. Ça ne se fait plus avec l'épée, la guerre moderne. Ça serait un massacre. On n'est plus en 1860.
Why don't you make it sing?
I saw your light. I thought you might be having trouble sleeping.
I had a bad nightmare. It woke me up.
Can I come in?
Why not? Runter, Maxel. Make yourself comfortable. I'm sorry the place is a mess.
Do you always carry a gun on your concert tours?
A woman traveling alone has to be careful.
I would have thought Max was enough protection.
You are not Tyler Whitney. Who are you?
My name is Robert Cath.
What do you want?
Tyler Whitney was a friend of mine.
What's that supposed to mean? Maxel, bleib hier. Sitz.
Прячут меня, трусы, предатели! Смотри, как горят их глаза! Они вас не ждали на вокзале, они вошли через окно.
Здесь никого нет, дедушка!
Как горят их глаза!
Дедушка, здесь никого нет! Что происходит?
Принеси мой нож!
Господи! Господи!
Как они поют! Ты слышишь? Они вошли...
Let me through, I'm a doctor.
Слышите, как они поют? Таня, посмотри на его руки. Они покрыты шерстью, черной шерстью. Неужели ты не видишь?
Vasily!
What are you doing? What kind of a doctor are you?
Это я знаю. Ты за мною пришел, убийца. Таня, подай мне нож. Я вырежу его сердце и скормлю волкам.
Дедушка! О, Don't listen to him. He doesn't know what he's saying.
Vasily Alexandrovich! Who are you? Set it down over there.
Mais pour l'amour du ciel, que signifient ces cris? C'est impossible de dormir dans un tel
Brew this in a
vacarme.
tea and give him a cup every 4 hours. Can you do that?
Yes. What on earth is the matter with
Let's clear out. Let him sleep.
Vous avez entendu le docteur. Tout le monde dehors. Il faut le laisser se reposer.
Miss Tatiana, could I speak with you?
Oh, ça c'est rien.
I don't want to frighten you, but I think someone went into my compartment while I was at dinner. No. Would you think I was very silly if I asked you to keep it for me? Just until we reach Vienna? Of course not. I would be glad to. You mustn't tell anybody. It will be our secret.
Good night, Miss Wolf.
Good night, Mr. Whitney.
Good night, Monsieur Whitney. Until tomorrow. Bonjour, monsieur.
Milos. Milos? Pardon me.
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
Il aurait pu profiter de la conférence.
Pourquoi?
Allez, viens.
Good morning. How is your grandfather?
He's sleeping.
Good. Don't forget the tea.
I won't. I want to thank you for what you did. I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't been there.
Has he been ill for long?
I don't know. I've been living in France. Grandfather came to bring me home to Russia. I knew he wasn't well, but I have written out your poem.
Thank you, Tatiana.
Excuse me. К вашему сведению, после нанесенного вами оскорбления с дедушкой случился приступ. По-моему, вы горды тем, что причинили мучения старику.
If Vasily Alexandrovich suffers, it's because of his own guilty conscience. I only spoke the truth.
How dare you!
Мадемуазель Татьяна, вы олицетворяете надменность, присущую вашему классу.
Вы сами выходите из того же класса.
Я? Вряд ли. Во всяком случае, это несущественно. Я посвятил свою жизнь строительству бесклассового общества.
Значит, дедушка был прав? Вы в самом деле либерал?
Я думал, что за 4 года пребывания в Париже вы хоть чему-нибудь научились. Видать, буржуазная система образования готовит девушек лишь для замужества, и вы наверняка были надежно защищены от всего, даже отдаленно напоминающего идею.
Алексей, зачем вы так говорите? В детстве мы каждый день играли у реки. Неужели вы забыли?
Я помню. That time no longer exists. Good day.
Good morning, Herr Schmidt. I hope all that shouting didn't wake you up last night.
Shouting? What shouting?
Guess not.
Monsieur, can I help you?
Yes, I wanted to get something out of my suitcase.
The baggage car is off limits to passengers. Suitcases cannot be opened during the journey.
Not even by you?
The baggage compartment is sealed, monsieur. In this way, passengers on the Orient Express are spared the inconvenience of customs checks. Now, I really must invite you to return to the passenger car.
What were you writing all morning?
Just my diary.
I thought it must be a novel. You were writing such a long time. When can I read it?
You won't read my diary?
Of course.
Pardon me.
Unless it's a secret.
Well, it is, rather. No one's ever asked me before. I don't know what to say.
I'm just teasing you. It was just to see the look on your face.
Attends. Ah, je t'ai eu. Hé, reviens. Je ne te ferai pas de mal. J'ai vu un scarabée noir.
Vraiment?
Oui, et je l'ai attrapé. Mais il est parti.
Bonjour, monsieur. Bonjour, monsieur. Bonjour, monsieur.
Milos. Milos.
Hé, reviens! Je ne te ferai pas de mal.
Milos, we need to talk.
Pazi, možda je naoružan.
August Schmidt thinks I'm Tyler. I went along with it to keep the game going. Now I want to know what the game is.
Nemoj ništa da mu govoriš.
Ma on je bre ženo Tylerov prijatelj.
Tebi je svako prijatelj.
Come on, sit down. Have you heard of unity or death?
Sure. That's Harvard's motto. Or is it the post office?
Unity or death is a sacred vow. Crna ruka. We have all taken it. Tyler too.
He always liked that sort of thing.
He gave his life for this. Tyler came to us in the winter. We were hiding in the mountains of Bjelašnica, north of Sarajevo.
Šta se njega tiče gde je Bjelašnica?
Pa hoćeš ti me na žaska klao da pustiš da govorim? When Tyler came, we had no food, no guns, nothing. Tyler brought us guns.
What did Tyler want from August Schmidt?
Tyler was given a mission by the general himself. It was a great treasure that belonged to the Serbian people.
What was it?
It was called the Firebird. I never saw it. Tyler was to sell it for gold to buy the guns from the German. If the German finds out that we have lost the gold, everything is lost. You must tell him that we have the gold and that we want to buy the guns.
Why should I help you cheat August Schmidt?
Cheat him? How can you speak of cheating a German? The Germans are taking our land, the food from our children. We are like slaves in our own land. Tyler understood this. If you betray us, you betray the cause he died for.
It's your cause, not mine.
Da ga ubijemo odmah.
Zabranjujem ti, on je bio Tylerov prijatelj.
Ti ćeš ga pustiti da izađe odavde? Ti si veća budala nego što sam mislila.
Oh, by the way, Herr Schmidt mentioned that he was having some merchandise put on the train at Munich. So long. Madame?
Izvinite.
Pardon me.
Izvoli.
Attends.
Pardon me.
Ah, je t'ai eu. Hé, reviens. Je ne te ferai pas de mal. Hé, reviens. Je ne te ferai pas de mal.
De Munich. Munich. 20 minutes d'arrêt. Munich.
Excusez-moi.
Excuse me, Monsieur Whitney.
Herr Whitney, soon we will arrive in München. Are you ready to proceed with our agreement?
The answer is yes, Herr Schmidt. Our deal is on.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Orient Express is now leaving for Vienna, Budapest, Belgrad, Sofia
Bitte
and
sehr vorsichtig sein mit diesem großen Koffer. Ihr darf um Gottes Willen nicht hinfallen.
Meine Damen und Herren, der Orient Express fährt jetzt in Richtung Wien, Budapest, Belgrad und Konstantinopel ab. Bitte alle einsteigen.
Я вижу, вы такая же бесстрашная, прежде. Девушка, играете в шахматы как мужчина.
Ваш ход.
Замечательно. Трюк, достойный вашего деда.
Ну почему вы все время вспоминаете дедушку? Ведь вы же со мной играете, а не с ним.
Он вас хорошо играть научил.
I've had other teachers since then, Alexei Sergeyevich. I'm not a little girl anymore.
No, you're not.
How interesting. Excuse me, I couldn't help wondering, is that Miss Anna Wolf that was playing?
Bonjour, monsieur.
Ah, monsieur, excuse me. These compartments belong to the gentleman in number 4. Bonjour, monsieur. Bonjour, monsieur. Don't do that, monsieur.
ايه امشي من هناك سمعتني امشي من هناك
Pardon me?
Bonjour, monsieur.
Premier service. Le déjeuner.
It is not your compartment, monsieur.
Lunch is served. Premier service.
Yes.
Premier service.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Le déjeuner est servi. Lunch is served.
Suppose the roast chicken, and we begin with fish soup.
Oh, thank you.
And a bottle of your best Chateau Lafite 1904.
Very good, monsieur.
On the train, the wine is ruined anyway by the vibration.
Vienna. But didn't you say you were going to Constantinople?
Yes, but my plans have changed. Business.
Must you really get off in Vienna?
You make me feel very sorry to do so, madame.
I was looking forward to enjoying your company for the whole journey.
Le train entre en gare de Salzbourg. Salzbourg, 10 minutes d'arrêt.
И ваш ход, барышня?
Шах и мат? И вам не стыдно, что женщина так легко вас обыграла?
Я бы запросто выиграл, если бы не ход конем.
Как же?
Maman, regarde à la fenêtre. Il y a un cimetière.
Почему вы ушли из университета? Вы себе не представляете, какая дома поднялась кутерьма?
В университете мы все говорили, договорили. Разговорами сыт не будешь. Words are lost in the air like the sound of church bells. A single deed is better propaganda than 1,000 pamphlets.
Замечательные слова. Ваш ход.
Разговоры о политических партиях. Это все делается правящим классом для показухи. Всякое правительство рабство. Все они стоят одно другого.
Ваш ход. Ну вот вы все развалили, а подумали вы о том, что будет возведено взамен?
Ничего не понадобится возводить взамен тирании. Как только частная собственность будет упразднена, все люди станут равными и свободными. Новое мирное общество образуется само по себе.
Вы так и не сделали ваш ход?
Shall we sit here? I think this will be more comfortable, don't you?
I have eaten so much I could just lie down on one of these couches and go to sleep.
Go right ahead. I will wake you when we reach Constantinople.
I thought you were getting off in Vienna.
Ah, yes, I had forgotten.
Послушать вас, так все вокруг плохо.
Bonjour, monsieur. Bonjour, monsieur.
Lunch is served. Deuxième service. Deuxième service.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Le déjeuner est servi.
Pardon me?
Excusez-moi, monsieur. Pardon.
Fräulein Wolf, it is a privilege to meet so talented an artist. My name is Kronos.
Your Excellency, you do me a great honor.
My car is equipped with a piano. I wonder if you would do me the favor of joining me in a duet. It will help pass the time on this rather long journey.
What a splendid idea!
Shall we say 3 o'clock?
I shall count the minutes until then. Good day.
Is it very tiresome, your business in Vienna?
Well, you know, you always hope that a man will keep his word. When he does not, one hates to lose a good bit of business, but man kann nicht anders.
Also dann kommt Ihr Geschäft nicht zustande? Ist es abgesagt?
Pardon me? Pardon me?
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Notre client, son Excellence le Prince, organise un concert cet après-midi. Madame
Miss
Wolf jouera une œuvre pour violon. Il souhaite la compagnie de certains passagers. Voici la liste. Le spectacle est prévu pour...
Ah, Herr Whitney. The merchandise has been loaded onto the train. I have fulfilled my part of the bargain. I want to see the gold.
Our agreement included delivery of the arms in Belgrade. We're not in Belgrade yet.
Herr Whitney, since I boarded this train, I have begun to feel that things are not as they should be. If you cannot reassure me, I intend to get off in Vienna and take my merchandise with me. Guten Tag!
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Excusez-moi, monsieur. Excusez-moi, monsieur.
Je m'excuse.
Pardon me.
Oh, excuse me. No. Don't get up.
Petit.
I'll
Viens
just
voir.
sit right here and read my paper.
Tu me le donnes?
Non. Je l'ai trouvé. Il est à moi.
Excusez-moi.
Ah, Monsieur Whitney, Prince Kronos wishes to invite you to a concert in his private car. Madame Wolf will play the violin.
And he wants me to be there.
Oh yes, monsieur. 3 o'clock. His Excellency was most eager that you should attend.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Je m'excuse. On échange.
D'accord. Si tu veux.
Il dort maintenant. Il ne marche plus.
Qu'est-ce que je peux faire pour vous?
Je suis désolé, mais l'une des passagères s'est plainte du compagnon de voyage de Madame Wolf. Pour être plus précis, Madame Boutarel.
C'est très gênant. Vous n'avez pas réussi à l'amadouer.
C'est délicat. Vous comprenez, Madame Boutarel et son mari ne sont pas invités au concert de Madame Wolf. Rien n'est pire qu'une femme vexée. Et je crois bien qu'elle ne soit pas prête à abandonner. Now that the passenger has complained,
Must he go to the baggage car?
the passenger has insisted, madame. What can I do?
Just a moment.
Forgive me, madame.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Bonjour, monsieur. The young ladies are not in, monsieur.
Excusez-moi.
Wissen Sie, wenn der Max wäre es mir auch vollkommen egal.
Je vous en prie, madame. Tout à bien fort.
Danke.
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
Excusez-moi.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Oh, Entschuldigung.
Conductor, would you unlock my compartment, please?
Excuse me.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. Son Excellence vous attend.
Conductor, would you lock my door, please?
Excusez-moi, monsieur. Right away, monsieur. There you are, monsieur.
Thank you.
You know, in such a moment, there is no time to waste.
I'm sorry,
Wait,
my father comes out here.
Yes.
Oh, he's not feeling very well.
This
We're
must
surrounded
be
by
before
him.
I was married.
Oh.
Looks like they are starting.
No, it's
Shall
better
we sit
if I
down?
stand.
May I sit here?
This way I can
This is
see
really
when I look over my
delightful.
shoulder.
Miss Tatiana,
Yes,
are you
that's
comfortable there?
Thank you.
Oh, Count Oblensky is still not feeling well? A pity. They are starting.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Bonjour, monsieur. about an hour ago. You were sleeping.
Thank you.
Have a good afternoon, mademoiselle.
Ах, так это вы мне приснились. Не берите. Может быть, она у вас запоет.
Just a minute. How did you get in there?
Shh. Monsieur Oblinsky is asleep. He mustn't be disturbed.
Yes, monsieur.
Pardon me?
Excusez-moi, monsieur. Bonjour, monsieur.
Pardon me?
My dear Baron, since you have asked me to put pen to paper only if absolutely necessary, it is with the utmost discretion that I write to inform you of a new development. Simply put, the agent in question, whom I shall not name, appears unable to pay the agreed upon sum. I'm therefore compelled to cancel the transaction. I hope that you will consider that my decision was correct and that you will give me another chance to perform such a splendid service for our fatherland. Your loyal friend and servant, August Schmidt.
Bonjour, madame.
Kahina?
Mr. Whitney, I was wondering if you would come. Ah, yes, yes.
Not so fast, Herr Schmidt. We're not in Belgrade yet.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Извините.
Pardon me?
I believe you have my key. Could I have it back, please?
That's enough guns for the day. Tell me, when you killed Tyler, was that part of the job, or was that your own idea?
I don't know what you mean.
You don't know you work for the Austrian secret police? Or you don't know you killed Tyler?
But I didn't kill him.
They sent you to break up Tyler's arms deal. You killed him and you stole the gold egg he was carrying.
I didn't. It wasn't me. I've never killed anyone. I swear it. I'd met Tyler Whitney once in New York. I recognized him at the station. Once we were moving, I came and knocked. The door was open, so I let myself in. And there was blood all over.
The egg!
It was sitting on the table by the window. I took it, but I didn't kill him. The first time I saw you, calling yourself Tyler Whitney, I thought you killed him.
Anna, look out!
Entschuldigung.
Let her go.
Vienna. I have to go now. Guten Tag. Nur eine gelbe Rose, bitte.
Eine schöne gelbe Rose für Sie, gnädiges Fräulein.
Dankeschön.
Bitte schön.
Ja, auf geht's. Immer.
Extrablatt, Extrablatt. Holen Sie Ihre Nachmittagszeitung. Serbien antwortet Österreich. Extrablatt, Extrablatt. Holen Sie Ihre Nachmittagszeitung. Serbien antwortet Österreich.
Excuse me, monsieur. I bring you a message from Madame Wolf.
Yes?
Madame regrets to say, monsieur, that she is indisposed. She will be unable to join you for dinner this evening. I am most sorry, monsieur.
Monsieur, may I speak to you?
Of course, come in.
You were so kind to my grandfather. I don't know how to begin.
Is he worse?
No, it's Alexei. He has asked me to get off the train at Budapest and run away with him.
What did you say?
What do you think I said? My grandfather's ill. How can I leave him? It would be wrong, wouldn't it?
Alexei is a romantic. You know what they say. A romantic is someone who spends his life looking for a good way to die.
When I told him no, he started saying wild things. He said I'm his only connection to the world, and that if I won't go with him, his life means nothing. You don't know him. I really think he might do something crazy. He wanted to kill my grandfather with a bomb. He would have blown up the train and killed dozens of innocent people.
A bomb? What kind of bomb?
He made it himself. He's been planning it for weeks. Of course I talked him out of it. But now I'm afraid I don't know what he will do. I love him so.
I'll see what I can do.
Would you? Oh, thank you, monsieur. Thank you.
Excusez-moi, madame.
I say, I think you've got the wrong compartment.
Looks like we've both got the wrong compartment.
Have a good night.
Whitney, have a drink. It helps make the journey shorter.
Thanks.
I have misjudged Fräulein Wolf. There is no other explanation. Again and again, I ask myself, could I have imagined it? A fantasy? A romantic dream? But then I remember the way she looked at me, the warmth of her eyes, and I know I was not mistaken. Something has changed her.
Well, August, she is an artist.
An artist? Yes. When I return to Munich, she shall play for me. She will perform at my house. Let me fill your glass, Herr Whitney. You at least have not disappointed me. Yes, yes. She will play for me. It will be a wonderful evening. You will be there too, Herr Whitney. And Kronos and the Oblenskis, we shall all be together in a big gold room, and she will play. And we will dance. Dance, dance, dance. Oh, Mutter, der Max, der Max, der Max hat Beine wie Max, wie Max, wie Max. La da 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 da, dum dum da da, la la la, dum 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 dum. Life is short, everything. Let's dance together.
Right away, monsieur.
Excuse me.
Bonne nuit, monsieur.
Who is it?
Oh, excuse me, Mr. Dolnikov.
Good night, Monsieur Whitney. Until tomorrow.
I was afraid you'd gotten off in Vienna.
In Vienna? Why should I?
I don't know, but I'm glad to see you.
The journey will be over soon enough.
So, what happens to August Schmidt now?
He will find the police waiting for him in Budapest. The guns will be discovered and confiscated.
I see. A job well done. You must be very proud of yourself.
You want to talk. Is smuggling guns your idea of an honorable profession?
Is that my profession?
It's like a game to you, taking sides. Today you help the Bosnians, tomorrow the English. Do you want to know why Tyler died? I'll tell you. For 1,000 years, people have been killing each other over the Balkans. It's not about to stop for one American. Our history is a chain of blood. It reaches deep into the past, it binds us, and it has nothing to do with you. Tyler is dead, you can't bring him back. Why don't you go home before the same thing happens to you?
Tyler was my friend. Maybe that word doesn't mean much to you. To me, when a friend asks for help, and you get there too late, you don't leave it at that.
Go away, please.
Good night.
Василий Александрович, это наша с вами прощальная встреча.
Нет! Дедушка! Осторожно, он хочет тебя убить!
Нет, это ошибка, вы не поняли.
В этом поезде произойдет покушение на мою жизнь. Убийцы следовали за мной из самой России. Я не боюсь смерти. Я всегда... Произойдет покушение на мою жизнь. Убийцы следовали за мной из самой России. Я не боюсь смерти. Я всегда следовал заветам нашей церкви, регулярно принимал участие, постился. Я служил Господу нашему Иисусу Христу и исполнителю Его воли на земле Батюшки Царя. Когда я умру, Ты защити от меня и приведут к ногам Господа нашего, который простит мне
Look here, we'll be in
прегрешения
Budapest.
и укажет дорогу.
My company has a pretty good understanding with the Austro-Hungarian authorities. I think if you let me speak to them
Pardon me?
first, I can explain what happened here and get this mess cleared up without a lot of fuss. No need to splash it all over the papers. Reputation of the line to think of and all that. There's a good fellow. I say, well done. Now how about that drink?
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
There you are. What a nasty business. Oh well, good job it's over. Saves me a bit of trouble. Cheers.
Saves you trouble? How?
Oh well, the word went out that one of those anarchist chaps was travelling on the express precisely in order to blow up that poor old fellow Obolensky. So the company sent me along to see if I could spot him and nip things in the bud, you see, before any unpleasantness. Fact is, for a while I wasn't sure if it was him or you.
Me?
Well, travelling without a ticket, assumed name and all that. You can see why I might have wondered. No hard feelings, I hope?
No hard feelings.
Good job you finding that bomb. I wonder, have you ever considered doing a bit more work in this line?
What line?
Surely a man of your perception must realise that Europe is on the brink of war. Britain and America have certain common interests. An American who knows his way about, cool head in a tight spot. Frankly, we could use a fellow like you.
Your English police seem to have a different opinion.
Oh yes, that awkward business with that Irish policeman. As a matter of fact, I've looked into that. You know, you really shouldn't have helped that fellow, even if he was wounded. Our police tend to take it rather to heart when a policeman is killed. But in this case, I think there may have been a bit of a misunderstanding. Guilt by association, if you see what I mean. Fact is, you're a doctor, Hippocratic Oath and all that. I think we can clear this business up fairly easily, assuming we want to.
You mean assuming you want to?
This isn't the first time you've come to our attention, Mr. Cath. We never have known quite what to make of you. Some of us were of the opinion that you were rather a loose cannon, like your friend Mr. Whitney. Unfortunate what happened to him. Me, I've always felt that when push came to shove, you'd turn out to be one of our sort. What do you think?
I'm sorry, Abbott. I've never been much of a joiner.
Just remember, the offer is open. The world is changing and one does need to choose sides. And sometimes things change so fast that it's hard to tell one side from the other. But as I hate to say it, sometimes these situations do come down to a for us or against us sort of problem, if you see what I mean.
I'll remember that. Excuse me. Anna.
I'm very tired. Please let me go. Come in. Something's wrong. We're not stopping.
اذهب أيها الملعون!
Take off your sash! You could have taken off the sash first. We're almost to the border. We've got to stop the train.
Why?
Why? Once we're in Serbia, they'll kill us.
And if we stop before the border?
The terrorists will be captured by the Austrian police.
Along with the arms.
Yes.
You're being used. You and August Schmidt.
What do you mean?
Germany and Austria want war. All they need is an incident to set it off, like Sarajevo. Sarajevo wasn't enough, but crates of machine guns captured in the hands of Serbian terrorists. Now that could start a war. Anna, how do you think your superiors knew about the arms sale? Schmidt's been set up. Germany wanted this deal to happen, and they wanted it blown wide open. By you. Anna, wait!
Možda ti srpski seljačići nisu bili velika prepreka.
Monsieur, I beg you, stop this madness. The lives of these passengers, they are innocent people.
Slow down. You're wasting your breath.
You are not one of the bandits.
The bandits are dead. All but one.
Where is he?
He's running the train.
Ladies, gentlemen, if you would all please move out of the dining car and return to the sleeping car.
Was ist hier los? I demand to be told what's happening.
Monsieur, please, it is for your own safety. Your Excellency, may I escort you back to your compartment?
My granddaughter and I are traveling to Constantinople. And from Constantinople to Odessa.
Yes, of course. But won't you be more comfortable in the sleeping car with the rest of the passengers?
Those passengers will never arrive in Constantinople.
Listen, why don't you go and see to the other passengers? I'll stay a bit and try to look after things.
Mesdames et messieurs, s'il vous plaît, restez calmes et restez dans vos compartiments portes fermées. Il n'y a aucune raison de s'énerver. Restez simplement à vos places.
Vous voulez dire que vous n'avez plus le contrôle du train? Oh mon Dieu, nous allons tous mourir.
Claude, calmez-vous.
Mesdames et messieurs, s'il vous plaît, restez calmes et restez dans vos compartiments portes fermées. Il n'y a aucune raison de s'énerver. Restez simplement à vos places.
Immédiatement. S'il vous plaît, restez dans vos...
Tatiana.
Она не слышит вас. Бедный мой мотылек. Скоро ты будешь дома, в большом доме, понад речкой. Ничто не изменилось. Все там как прежде, как ты помнишь. Все встретят нас. Дарья Филипповна, старая твоя няня Агафья Михайловна, даже старый Иоганн. Помнишь Иоганна?
Они умерли. Все умерли.
Жар птица.
Now I see. You think you can hijack this train and get my merchandise without paying for it?
August, let me tell you something. Fräulein Wolf is a spy. Your friends back in Germany set you up to get caught smuggling arms.
Fräulein Wolf? A spy? And me? August Schmidt? Betrayed? This cannot be. Tyler Whitney! We will meet again.
Oh, and there's one more thing. My name isn't Whitney. It's Cath. Robert Cath.
What?
My name is Robert Cath.
You won't make it. You're another Slav. This I understand. But how can you help the Austrians?
I'm not helping anybody. I got a ticket in my pocket to Constantinople, and I'm not gonna waste it.
Is this a joke to you?
Who killed Tyler?
Tyler gave his life for our freedom. And you? What do you believe in? You believe in nothing?
We're slowing down. You can stop shoveling now.
Keep shoveling.
What are you doing? Have you lost your mind? Stop the train.
As I was telling my friend before you shot him, I've got a ticket for Constantinople in my pocket, and I intend to use it.
Constantinople. You won't make it out of Belgrade.
I wasn't planning to stop in Belgrade.
We are still within the Austrian Empire. In the name of the Emperor, I order you to stop the train. Do you think I won't shoot you?
Go ahead.
Now you've done it. Damn you. Give me that shovel.
Everything under control, I see. Well done. Pity you couldn't have stopped the train before we hit the border crossing, but we can't have everything. That's the Serbian army train. By the look of it, I'd say it was General Georgievich. He appears to be following us.
That train's on a different track.
Is it? I believe you're right. What on earth does he think he's doing?
Ej, oni su nas prebacili na stari kolosek.
He says they've switched us onto the old track.
Mi moramo stati. Stari most neće izdržati voz ove težine.
He says we have to stop. The bridge is old. It won't take our weight.
It'll have to.
It seems you'll make it to Constantinople after all. Congratulations, you've won. What about finding out who killed Tyler? Or have you forgotten about him?
Maybe it was one of the Serbs. Maybe Mahmoud. What difference does it make? They're all dead. I can't help Tyler, I can't help anyone. You were right. I never should have gotten mixed up in this. And neither should you.
At least I'm serving my country.
What country? You're Jewish, you speak German, you come from Hungary. What is your country?
My father spent his life in the Austrian military. My brother was killed in action. I think that gives me the right to consider myself an Austrian.
I hope the Emperor appreciates your sacrifice.
What about you? Once you get to Constantinople, where will you go then?
To Jerusalem. There's a man there who has a manuscript I'd like to get a look at. Do you want to come with me?
Oh, if I only could.
Don't you think the Empire can totter along for a while without your help? I mean it. Come to Jerusalem with me.
I'm thinking about it.
I am the monarch of the sea, the ruler of the Queen's Navy, whose praise Great Britain loudly chants.
We should be in Constantinople in an hour.
Where did you get this?
I've had it for a long time.
I've seen this tower before.
Where?
If I think for a minute, I'll remember.
It's just a design on a ring.
Only an American would say that. It's a family crest. The tower, the hand, every part of it has a meaning.
Maybe they mean he bought it in a flea market.
Don't go away. When I come back, I'll tell you where I saw that tower.
Where are you going?
Out!
Ah, Mr. Cat. We have been waiting for you. Not yet, my dear. Would you bring us the Firebird, please? Thank you. And now, if you would be so kind as to open it. How beautiful you are.
that sound?
Look out the window. It's growing dark.
But what is it?
Don't you know? It is the beating of its living heart. Now, make it sing. Play the solace. Play it! Sunset. That's enough. Close the egg now, please. Close it!
Vergessen, Maxel, mein kleiner Schatz. Oh, ja, jetzt ist alles.
Tatjana.
Давайте, Мируши, война должна закончиться.
Let's go. Take me away from here now, please.
What are they saying? What's happening?
It's war! Avusturya ve Sırbistan harpte. Harp! War!
I know a skipper who can take us to Gallipoli. We can get a boat there to Jerusalem.
Don't look at me like that. This war won't last longer than a month. I'll come to Constantinople as soon as it's over. I'll take the first Orient Express that runs after the war. If I don't see you, I hope you find what you're looking for. Take care of Max for me.